Too many friends. Bad decisions. Bought this fine unit in the dark. Let's see what kind of journey we can go on with this. Bev. Bev's her name. Let's see what we can do with Bev. Well, it's the next day. I stayed up last night ordering some parts, thinking about what I want to do to this thing and what we're going to do together with it. I'll do a little walk around and kind of show you what we're going to do to this truck. So hang tight. Okay, well, obviously this thing sits a little bit too high for me, looking like a 4x4. I did look underneath it. They did add looks like an 1.5 to 2 inch lift block to the back, so that's got to go. Wheels and tires got to go. Needs some stuff up front. Overall, not too bad. Pretty low mileage. Got the shop cat Tim out here. So I did look on Marketplace last night, and I did find some wheels that I like. Well, gonna like. There's some GM wheels we're gonna do the D-clad on. I'm looking for some tires for it right now too, but I did order a underbed notch kit for it. Axle flip kit, rear shackles, springs, spindles, the little shock extender deals for the rear axle. I don't know, I've used them before. We might try something a little bit different. I did order a new seat cover and cushion for that. That should be showing up either today or tomorrow. So it's pretty easy. I've done those seats, rebuilt the seats before. I kind of like the tweed pattern in it. We'll pull this out and we'll steam clean it. Back window's leaking up there. Looks like somebody had the window out or replaced the window and didn't do a good job because it's kind of leaking from up there. It kind of stained the headliner, so we're going to clean that up too. Pull the back glass out, reseal it. When we pull the seats out, we'll pull this rubber floor out, clean it, dry it up, whatever it needs. Maybe think about putting a carpet. I kind of like the rubber floor though, easy to keep clean. So we'll see what we're gonna do with that. Yeah, we'll find some tidbits for it. Need some door panels, a couple little things. Not too bad. It's only got 119 and some change on it. So fairly decent. We are gonna paint it. That's a for sure, since I know a guy that lives here that does a little painting. But we'll probably run it by a PDR guy. Have him just kind of work it over. All the little, you know, try to take some of the little dings out. Less body work. Yeah. Wheels and tires. Lower it down. We want the frame dragging. We like frame dragging. Yeah. So we're gonna do this journey together. Let's see how this goes. Okay, the next day I did hook up the guy last night for the wheels that I wanted. Pretty cool. Turns out I knew him. Nice guy. We talked for a little bit, had a lot in common with trucks and kids and sports and stuff. Pretty cool. We got these wheels, full set. Give me a pretty fair deal on them, I felt like. Yeah, overall, we're gonna rip the chrome cladding off. clean off the foam. We'll probably take them over to my buddy Brian, have him sandblast and powder coat him. I think we're gonna do kind of a light, like Cerakote bronze looking, just a light, not super dark, not gold, just a light Cerakoted bronze. Also, we were talking, is he converted his truck over to power windows, so he did have a set of door panels, so we scored those. Smoking deal on those things. Couldn't be happier about that. Actually, I'm really stoked on that. Dark gray. Truck's a manual. I'm just gonna leave it manual basic. It's okay. Yeah, I'm stoked on those. Stoked on the wheels. We're gonna show you how to declad these things. Well, at least try. I don't know. I've never done it, but we're gonna figure it out. We'll bash them up. Whatever we got to do to make it happen. Got the full set. Super pumped on that because these are exactly the wheel that I wanted to do for this truck. I did score a set of the 19 and up Silverado brakes for this thing. Almost no miles on them. So we're going to do the big brake upgrade on that, and I'll show you how to do that too. Pretty easy. Done it a couple times. We'll put that on there. We do have an option though to do the bigger Brembo brakes for this thing too. So we're going to check it out, see which ones are going to work best. Hopefully there's no clearance issues with the wheels. We'll figure that out. If we got to send them down and get the backs cut a little bit, we will. Otherwise, yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. That's what we do. Figure stuff out and make it work. Yeah, I'll show you how we're going to do the wheels. Okay, I got the wheels in the shop. Brought out a few tools. I don't know what we're gonna do. Weapons of choice, I guess. I've never done this or seen a video. I looked to see if anybody had a video how they do it. So there's kind of no rhyme or reason on how we're gonna do this, but we'll figure it out together. You know, and the whole theme of this truck is do stuff that everyday people can do. You know, I'm not a professional. I work a 9-to-5 day job, but I love cars. I love tinkering with stuff. I love welding. I love painting. I just love problem solving. I love going fast, and I love the sound of a great running engine. Yeah, let's check this out. I'll try to figure out how we can get started on this, and we'll go through this together. Maybe it will help somebody else do this. They're pretty cool looking when they're done. They kind of look like TE37s. So I'm kind of stoked on that because I want to lower this truck and kind of make it like, oh gosh, I don't know what I want to make it look like, but I know I want these wheels and I want big brakes on it, and we're going to do that to the beast. Bev, actually, Bev's her name. Forgot that. Let's get started. Yeah. And see what this happens. It's probably going to get loud, but kind of thought maybe I'd just do some prying and seeing. Oh shoot, actually it looks like it's gonna come out kind of easy. I don't know if that ain't no movie magic. That's actually how they're coming off, which is surprisingly good. See how much of the glue sticks. That's kind of funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, pretty much all the glue stuck to that. So sweet hubcap. Should have brought. Oh, that's all foam. That's gonna be a mess. That is gonna be a big old mess. Chipping away chunks. It's like this hard, dense foam on there. I'm surprised the cap actually came off that easy. That is surprising. I wonder if they're all going to come off that easy. I'm going to grab a razor blade, I guess. It kind of seems like maybe I can cut some of this way with a razor blade. Let's check it out. Okay, I brought out some other stuff. We're just going to chisel at it. I don't know. Check it out and see. I don't know how deep this stuff is. But let's check it out. Just a little putty knife. One guy did say that this stuff is pretty thick. I didn't say how thick it is, so I'm just kind of guessing. Let's see if we can knock some chunks out. Let's see. Kind of wondering if we could take it and dip it in some acetone or something. I do have a tub in the backyard that's I can cut down, make it 3-4 inches thick, full of acetone or something like that. I thought I had some around here. I don't know. We're gonna chisel out this, see where we get. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's about 1 inch thick on the spoke. I just don't want to gouge them up too much. Oof. Big old chunks. Doesn't smell too good. This is gonna be a mess. Oh yeah. Pretty wide too. So the spokes are definitely way thinner than what they look like on the hubcap. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get after this one and we'll see how long it takes. Whew, alrighty. Well, that wheel took about 15 to 20 minutes to do. Not too bad. I would say I was expecting a little bit worse, but it wasn't too bad. Once I figured out how deep the wheel was and how deep I can gouge down into it, you know, I pretty much just used a putty knife and a hammer. Let's check it out. There's the wheel there. Kind of cool. GM's coolest wheel that they almost didn't make versus that. Say I like that. That's the pile of foam. And you know, I pretty much just used putty knife that I sharpened and a hammer. You know, bang the end of it, take it down. Has a little bit of corrosion there, but that's okay. We're gonna sandblast this thing and powder coat them. Yeah, pretty sweet looking wheel. Like I said, I think they look like the TE37, which I like. You know, I'm an import and domestic guy. So yeah, I'll get the rest of them done and I'll show you when they're all done. Hang with and we'll check it out. Well, curiosity got the best of me in the middle of doing these wheels. Got 3 done, 2.5-ish. I was like, you know, I wonder how much one of these wheels weigh. Factory farm versus decladded. Let's just take a peek and see. Let me get the scale to start. Okay, there we go. So 37.8 pounds. Roll this bad boy off. Grab one of these. I'm hoping it takes 2 pounds off. That would be sweet. Bear with me. Wow, 34 pounds even. That's pretty freaking cool. I mean, weight is horsepower. Free up any weight. It's like making more horsepower. So far, that's where I'm at. 2.5 wheels down. I'll show you when I'm done. Well, that kind of sucked. The best tool for doing that. Decided the brake, I was getting after it a little bit aggressive. See if I can find something else. Hang tight. Well, that took a little bit longer than I wanted to break in my favorite putty knife. Going to 2 different hardware stores. We managed to get it done. Ugh. Pile of mess. Pile of tools that we used. A little assortment there. Hammer and flexible putty was king for that. Well, probably gonna wrap it up for this one. Get this stuff cleaned up, ready to go to powder coat over to Brian at Dark Matter. So we'll get that handled. We'll start from there. Get ready to lower the truck. Parts are already coming in today. Amazon, spindles and the shackles. I think the flip kit was supposed to still show up today in the springs. Haven't seen them yet. Other than that, like, share, and subscribe.